What if the driver you least expected was about to make a major return to one of Formula One's most powerful teams? You won't believe who's on the verge of making a comeback at Red Bull. Carlos Sainz, a name we've all associated with Ferrari, could be gearing up for an insane move back to a team that most fans didn't expect. The twist? It's none other than Red Bull, the powerhouse team that's dominated the F1 grid. But what's behind this potential shock move? Let's dive in. Now, the idea of Carlos Sainz moving away from Ferrari might sound like a long shot, but the rumors have been swirling. We know that Williams is shifting gears toward 2026 and looking for drivers who can help them build for the future. With Sainz's skill and experience, could he be the perfect candidate to strengthen Williams' position in the midfield? His potential move to Williams might seem like a wild thought, but with the changing landscape of the grid, it's more realistic than it first appears. Red Bull's future driver lineup is far from set in stone. While Max Verstappen has dominated the team for years, the second seat remains a mystery. Could Sainz take up that coveted spot alongside Verstappen? It's no secret that Red Bull is looking for a driver who can compete yet still play second fiddle to Max's exceptional talent. With Sergio Perez's inconsistent performance, many believe that Sainz, with his race-winning abilities, might just be the answer to securing Red Bull's dominance for years to come. Christian Horner, Red Bull's team principal, recently made some intriguing remarks about Carlos Sainz. While Horner acknowledged that Sainz is a phenomenal driver, he also emphasized Red Bull's commitment to promoting young talent from their academy. This brings up the big question. Could a seasoned driver like Sainz fit in with Red Bull's philosophy, or would it disrupt their focus on nurturing young stars like Lawson? The tension between Red Bull's desire for experience and loyalty to their academy could create a unique opening for Sainz. He's trained on data till October 2023. Carlos Sainz has come a long way now since he stepped into Formula One. From Toro Rosso, he impressed everyone with his performances and proved himself in a tough environment. Then, with Renault and finally Ferrari, he showed that he could keep collecting points till the last race with his strong finishes. Adaptability and improvements remain some of the main features over the years, making him one of the most consistent and reliable drivers on the grid. But could it be the near end of Sainz with Ferrari? With the prospect of a Red Bull return, perhaps Sainz hopes to reinstate himself in a circuit into which he has put in so much work, in the hope that it would finally let him fight for a title he always deserves. Red Bull is synonymous with talent development and nurtures junior drivers through its fine youth academies. Sebastian Vettel to Max Verstappen. Such cars are built in the branch of almighty success in F1. On the flip side, however, such commitment would be both a boon and a bane for Sainz, since it is clear that the team is loyal to their academy drivers, so Sainz's experience and success could just make him interesting, particularly if Red Bull sees an opportunity to strengthen their lineup while remaining true to their academy-driven philosophy. Liam Lawson, one of Red Bull's brightest prospects, is facing a critical moment in his career. With limited opportunities to race full-time, Lawson is tasked with proving his mettle when given the chance. Red Bull has high expectations for him, but it's clear that the pressure is on. Could Lawson's performance, or lack thereof, open the door for Sainz's return? If Lawson struggles to meet those expectations, Red Bull might look to a more experienced driver like Sainz to bring immediate results and secure their championship future. While Liam Lawson shows immense potential, the argument for Carlos Sainz over him is rooted in experience and consistency. Sainz has proven himself on the F1 stage, securing podiums and strong finishes with top teams like Ferrari. His ability to adapt to different cars, his racecraft, and his work ethic make him a reliable asset. Red Bull, who are always aiming for the top, could see Sainz as a safer bet, offering immediate results and stability in their driver lineup. Lawson, on the other hand, is still learning the ropes, and though he has shown flashes of brilliance, his inconsistency could be a concern for a team that is aiming to dominate for years to come. The balance between youth and experience could tilt in Sainz's favor if Red Bull wants to secure its position at the front of the grid. Red Bull's philosophy has always been about nurturing young, hungry talent, But as the team aims for ongoing championships, they also need to ensure their lineup is capable of winning races and titles in the present. While the team has always been loyal to its academy drivers, they've shown flexibility when needed, especially when it comes to bringing in experienced hands, like Daniel Ricciardo and now possibly Sainz. The future of Red Bull's lineup will depend on a mix of their academy program and the immediate needs of the team. If Lawson struggles to perform consistently, Sainz's experience and proven racecraft could make him a key player for Red Bull in the years to come. When it comes to Red Bull racing, Max Verstappen is the spotlight of the entire setup, and for all clear reasons known to everyone, he is a much-valued member of the organization whose contract is sealed without any doubt, probably for the time being. As the reigning world champion, Verstappen has established dominance and indeed the spotlight of the team. However, his existence acts as a guide in choosing the second driver of Red Bull. Because of his dominance at center stage, the team is in a position to hire a teammate who could even be reliable and more experienced, such that he could support the championship efforts and overall success of the team. Based on Sainz's experience, he might be able to balance out the equation and work with Verstappen to make Red Bull a better performer on the track, all while getting vital points in the Constructors' Championship. Carlos Sainz is a dream fit for Red Bull, and the move would be as exciting as it is strategic for the team. His time at Ferrari has prepared him well in racecraft, adaptability, and the handling of pressure, and all of these traits would work fine in a fast-moving, high-stakes environment such as that in Red Bull. Sainz has often maximized a car's performance unusually, and Red Bull values that. His partnership with Max Verstappen would certainly be dynamic. However, with Verstappen as the clear pecking order, Sainz would bring the proper competitive edge while being a solid number 2. Sainz's focus, tactical approach, and consistency will make him ideally suited to benefit Red Bull, strengthening teamwork and mutual support in the progress they continue to make for both drivers' championships and constructors' titles. Carlos Sainz's potential move to Red Bull is a story of experience meeting ambition. While Lawson represents the future, Sainz offers the present, a capable and reliable driver who could help Red Bull sustain its dominance in Formula One. The team's philosophy of nurturing young talent will still play a central role, but bringing in Sainz could be a winning combination for the team as they look to solidify their legacy in the sport. As Red Bull navigates its future lineup decisions, Sainz's career evolution and his skill set might just be the perfect next chapter. Carlos Sainz will be joining Red Bull. Do you think he is just the teammate for Max Verstappen, or is it better to stick to other emerging drivers in the likes of Liam Lawson? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and then ring the notification bell for more updates on the most recent in F1. Outgoing for now because there are more exciting eye-openers to watch. Thanks.